Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have Sam in the house, a very nice lady, and she's a football player, and she's going to tell us all about it. So nice to have you here today, Sam.
Thank you, thank you.
So why football, and how long have you been playing football?
Right, so I've always been into football ever since I was a young little girl. I used to play back in the day at league sort of level, had the privilege to play in some FA Cup games as well. Okay. But now I'm 45, so obviously past the old fitness. And I'll play for a recreation team in Milton Keynes now. So we're one of the largest recreation football teams, women's football recreation teams in the country. So yeah. Okay.
So what's your journey been like playing football? What age did you start?
So I actually started, it wasn't too young to be fair. I think my first match was when I was around about 20 years old at a league level. My next door neighbour kind of saw me play football, and she asked me, do I play for a team? And I said, no, I don't. Just purely at school, just with the boys, you know, being the only girl in the team. So she just asked me to come along to training one day, and the coach saw me on the ball. I wasn't expecting to join in because I was in my jeans and trainers, and he just asked me to have a little dribble on the ball to see what I was like, and he said, right, we need you to start. We need you to play this weekend. And believe it or not, my actual debut game was straight into an FA Cup game.
So were you playing with boys?
Yeah, back at school, it was just literally me and a few girls, you know, known as the tomboys back then. But, you know, we weren't allowed to play. There weren't actual matches whereby you had, like, mixed matches. So I played, you know, just with the boys at the point. You know, tennis balls in the playground because we weren't even allowed footballs on the playground. So yeah, it kind of just started from there, to be fair.
That FA Cup game,
yeah.
What team was it? And was that boys?
Oh no, that was women, obviously. That was ladies only. I was with MK Wanderers at the time, and we played Luton Town. I'd never had a full training session with the ladies at all. It's just literally come in and straight into the game. I had to kind of be taken off within, I think, after full time. It went into extra time. I scored the equaliser, which took us into extra time, but then I had to get sort of carried off because I had literally, you know, hamstring strain, everything going, because I wasn't really my fitness wasn't top notch at the point because it was just my first game, full game. The new boots I had on as well, I had like blisters from them, and literally I was just gone.
No socks. What about those thick socks that they wear?
Oh, the thick socks, they've only just come in now, haven't they, with the grips underneath. But no, that was basically my first match.
Okay. So you're from Milton Keynes then?
Milton Keynes, yeah.
Okay, so that, what comes to mind is either you're really good or those girls were really bad.
No, the girls are really, really good. We had a really good team, to be fair. And even now, I think more so anything, the recreation team I play for now, I only got into it last year. It's one of those where, you know, you go to the gym, but I'm not really a gym goer, I'm more of a sports person. So I thought, let me see if there's any football training going. I wasn't hoping to get it back into like matches or anything, but this recreation team, it's just been the best. You know, with the Euros last year as well, Women's Euros, we had a lot of connection and interface, and, you know, a lot of media sort of coverage around the whole sort of run up to the Euros as well. So it did, because Milton Keynes was one of the host cities out of the 9 host cities that were hosting the Euros. So it's a really, really good, you know, legacy that we've kind of kept now in Milton Keynes due to the Euros.
You have children?
No, I don't have to. Completely single, no kids. That's why I'm enjoying my life with the football, especially more so than anything. But to be fair, we have a lot of women, you know, the ladies in the team, they have kids, they're married. You know, there's a few of us that are single, but a majority of them, it's kind of like their getaway and an opportunity for us to play and do what we used to love back in the day. You know, the opportunities back then weren't as good and as, you know, advanced. You know, slowly it's getting more advanced now with women's football. So I think it's the best time for any lady or girl to actually get into football at this day and age, really. So
what would be your advice to a young girl who wants to get into football?
Oh, just do it. Just, you know, where your passion lies. I think one of the regrets I had back then was I never pursued going further. I think it's because at the point I had my GCSE exams as well, and I was asked to attend trials for the England team, but back then it was a case of education. You have to do your GCSEs, you have to do this and you have to do that, and I think if I kind of pursued it, because I wanted to go to like America back then where it was very, very big, and I never really pursued my passion, and it's almost I'm catching up almost now. But to anyone, you know, where just follow your dreams and follow your passion. Don't ever give up. And I think back then, due to the cultural barriers I had, you know, my father and my mother, it was a case of, oh, you're going to get injured and it's more of a men's sport. But now they know it's picking up, and, you know, they're really, really supportive with me playing now, which is brilliant. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. If anybody wants to find you because of joining the football, where can they find you?
You can find me in Milton Keynes. It's MK United Women's Over 30s.
Is that their social media handle?
That is, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
MK United FC. But yeah, Sam Raja. Otherwise, you can connect with me anywhere on social media. I'm on Insta, I'm on Facebook, etc. But the best thing ever was to get back into football. And I never thought I'd be playing at my age, but to get top goal scorer, player of the tournament last year was amazing. So I think still got a little bit of me.
You're a force to be reckoned with. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
For that, and we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.